What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Life Itself, and I'm here with my beautiful, smart, amazing, talented, gorgeous, inside and out, Brittany Jane, my wife.
Your skin's really glowing in this light.
Really? Well, we got a million lights going on right
I think
now.
you moisturize really well today.
I mean, I'm fresh out the shower. You know what I'm saying?
It looks good.
Got my skin routine going on. And yeah, we're here. We are back. Life Itself, episode 14. After the longest hiatus that we've been on since we started the podcast, but all for great reasons. And we're going to get into why today. But first, before we do anything, I want to say welcome back to everybody that's been tuning in. Thank you so much. We, as you can see, are in a new location. And we're going to talk about that too. There's just so much to talk about. But for those of you that are watching on video, we're in a new space. And would you like to talk about why, Brittany Jane?
Oh, okay. What do you mean why?
Or how? Like, where are we right now?
We're in our house.
We're in our house.
We set up a studio in our basement.
Yeah.
And it's honestly, I'm so proud of us.
Dap up on that.
Ever since we're married, now we do power up with our rings.
Power up with the rings like we're Power Rangers. But yes, our new studio, new location is in the house, which feels great, honestly. We were able to record it anytime we want, and it just feels good that we made it our own,
No, I am obsessed with it. I feel like it looks so nice. It's so simple. And we had a vision of what we wanted. And even the curtains, we just, I don't know. I guess it's some of the things you would think. We got nervous for a second. We're like, can we do this? And then.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not the handiest man. I'm working on it, though. I'm working on it.
I'm not the handiest man.
I'm working on it. I mean, we hung the curtains. We got lights. We got plants. We
have all the equipment.
All the equipment, which we ordered on Amazon and came in literally 1 or 2 days.
Yeah, and obviously the first thing I was thinking was all the comments can now of the make podcast equipment more expensive.
Yo, honestly, these comments that we've been getting for months of they need to make podcast equipment more expensive. Honestly, they need to make it less expensive.
It's fucking expensive.
This shit is expensive, bro.
Yeah, it's expensive. So
yeah, I mean, honestly, it's made us, really want to lock in and get to it. So it's good. It lit a fire under us. Now that we spent this money, we are going to be literally recording every single day for you guys, basically. So stay tuned. We are trying to take this podcast to the top of the world. Okay, I'm very excited.
To the top of the world.
To the top of the world. I'm excited. But like I said before, it's been so long, probably almost a month and a half since we uploaded and recorded, all for great reasons. So much has happened since then. I think the first thing what everybody wants to know is we're married now.
Yeah.
We're married now. We are husband and wife. We got married out there in Italy. Greatest day of our lives, at least of my life. I would hope of yours too.
Yeah.
What? Why did it take so long? What are you talking about? Yo, that's crazy. That is actually crazy. What?
I didn't mean it like that.
Are you serious? Okay, rein it in here. We're gonna need to rein it in. We're gonna need to.
I know
We're gonna need to rein it in.
Okay, honestly,
Whatever.
I don't think you want me to know what I was gonna say.
I want to know what you were gonna say.
Want to know? I was gonna say when you said that, I started thinking of what are your top 3 moments of your life?
Mm-hmm.
And
the wedding should be up there. Yeah, in top 3. I would think so, right?
Yeah. But honestly, the first thought that came to my mind was when we went to Arrowhead Stadium and the Chiefs kicked the field goal in the last 2 seconds and they won when everybody thought that it was over. And I literally was so excited that I was so surprised I jumped up and down and peed my pants.
Listen, that Chiefs game was insane.
Our wedding was still better.
But it wasn't better than our wedding.
No, of course. But when someone says one of the best days of your life, I think of that game.
No, it definitely was. But I would hope, my pockets hope that that day was better, that our wedding was better than that day, than the Chiefs game.
No, it was. It was.
Okay.
It was.
Let's sound a little bit more confident there.
No, it was. It was.
Yeah.
It was. And also our wedding was like a multiple day experience. So it was like the whole some of it.
The whole shebang, baby. We got the whole shebang. It was 4 days. We were out there. I was scared shitless to travel.
Yep.
I did it. We went across the world. We got married. We went on our honeymoon. We got super sick on our honeymoon. Like, thought I was going to die one of the days while we were out there. But at least it was, in a place that was beautiful. Sardinia in Italy.
You're asking, you're telling.
No, I'm telling. It was Sardinia in Italy. It was beautiful. It was like the Bahamas of Italy is what they say.
It's better than the Bahamas.
Honestly, no, it was beautiful, but we were sick. So sick. Came back home. I'm kind of giving you guys the spark notes right now.
No, it's like, should we just end the podcast? Like,
came back home. And yeah, Moon got sick. There's just like a lot going on. Moon got sick.
You're literally skipping like
so much, right?
Like just like you're going in like such ADHD.
I'm just going based off of what my brain is
Your
like.
ADHD has really been thriving lately.
Yeah, it really has. ADHD, I feel like became a trend.
Yeah.
But as someone who's been suffering and diagnosed since 9 years old, I'll tell you, this shit is real, man. Like, y'all want to act like it's a trend out here. People who actually suffer from ADHD,
right?
It's not good. Okay, my brain is scrambled, but I'm sure.
Do you feel like when your ADHD is thriving, you're thriving, or do you feel like when it's thriving, you're not thriving?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, ADHD is a superpower.
Okay.
It definitely is. Like, it makes me be able to do a lot of different things and like take in a lot of info, but also like output a lot of things at once, just because my brain's like bing, 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 bing,
Right.
But when you're trying to focus and like get one task done, like I could do 12 things. But when I want to do one thing, it's like the world is going to end, Does that make sense?
That's like so ADHD.
Yeah.
That's also so you're Pisces at the same time.
I don't know. See, the stars are aligning because I am a Pisces, but all I know is I got ADHD brain and it's great. I mean, we're making it work out here, right? We're doing it. We built this whole podcast studio with ADHD brain. We got lights, we got cameras, we got mics, we got all this stuff going.
That is true. Like, yeah, this honestly is ADHD brain. And it does help you to get things done.
Yeah, it does. It does. Like, I wouldn't be able to do things like this, like set up a whole podcast studio if I didn't have ADHD, I feel like.
Yeah. You also wouldn't leave the fridge door open with the door alarm going off and then come down into the basement like 2 flights down.
Yeah.
And then tell me that you never opened it.
I didn't open the fridge. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
I really didn't. I mean, honestly, though, I came downstairs and heard that, and I was like, oh, she must be, like, getting water. I almost yelled at you to, like, yo, shut the fridge.
The classic case of the gaslighter.
Yeah.
Classic case.
The gaslighter. We've talked about this before.
Right, the number one.
I'm not going to lie. I've missed this.
I know.
I've missed this. I've missed, talking to my now wife. Wifey. I miss talking.
This is our first podcast as husband and wife officially.
That's actually crazy because we're about to do in the next 365 days, we're going to do 366 podcasts.
Whoa, feeling real crazy.
Yeah. So, I mean, lock in, get ready to lock it in. And yeah, like I said, I've really just missed this. Just thank you. Thank you for being here and thank you for being my wife.
You're welcome for being your wife and for being here and for being the best.
Yeah. I mean, do you want to talk about the pod equipment a little bit?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's talk about, first of all, the cute plants.
Love the plants.
The lighting is good. I love our curtains.
You look great, by the way, with the green and the green.
Thanks.
Love
yeah,
that.
I also, since we're in our house, I'm just like, I'm wearing sweatpants. Like,
yeah, so we could just chill out. Actually, I have no socks on, so I'm not going to show the camera, but I am wearing my shoes, the soles. You guys can cop these right now, bobbysoles.shop. I made my own shoe. And I can talk about it now. Last time we were on the pod, I didn't talk about it on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
But they are available right now. So if you guys want to support, show some love. I mean, they're cooler than Crocs. They're way more comfortable. And
they are really, really comfortable.
Yeah.
Like you would expect them to be comfortable. Like when you look at them, you're like, okay, they probably feel like a Croc. But when you put them on, they're a lot more comfortable than you would even think. They really like mold to the foot very well. They're very cushiony, and like the way they go around your arch and stuff, it's very nice.
Thank you for selling that. No, seriously.
No, I mean, that was my exact feeling when I put the shoe on. I was like, oh, this is like a Croc is like comfortable because it's cushiony, but it doesn't really have much form. It just kind of like sits there.
Yeah.
Your shoe, like it forms around your foot and it's really nice.
No, it's amazing. Honestly, like I'm not just saying that because it's mine. Anybody that I've given the shoe to so far, like I just dropped them off the other day to someone in person and they put them on their feet right away. And they were like, I could tell, like I watched their face like specifically to see like what their first reaction was. Cause that's important if you have like your own product, you know, you got to know what people are thinking. And his face instantly was like, oh, like it like lit up. He was like, oh shit, like these are comfortable.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah, what'd you think? Like they're not? Come on. What are we doing here? What are we talking about? But
they're really nice.
yeah, they're the best. So go check them out, bobbysoles.shop. I want everyone in the world to have a pair on their feet at some day. I'll be honest, man. We're here, we're talking about it, and I want the world to know. I think that we could take a little bit of Crocs movement.
Okay.
I swear. I really do. I mean, Crocs are Crocs and they'll be around forever. But it's like, I think that we can do it. Why not? Shoot for the stars.
I
you know
also
what I mean?
feel like Crocs is getting a little like...
They're doing too much a little bit.
Yes. Like, you know, when a brand, you're like, you start seeing them everywhere and at first you're like, oh, that's lit, that's lit, that's lit. And then all of a sudden you're like, oh, wait, now you're like almost too much everywhere. And I'm feeling a little smothered.
Yeah, they do a collab with a different celebrity every other day.
And a different, like different companies, like different other brands.
Yeah, different brands, different cartoon, like everything. They do sports
Which
teams.
is really cool. But then it's sometimes it kind of like loses its luster because you're just like, you're doing this with any Joe Schmo down the street, you know?
Which sucks because they wouldn't do it with Joe Schmo me, aka like I wanted to have a Croc collab at some point, and you know I DM'd them so many times, tried to work with them, it just didn't work. You know, I guess I ain't shit. But no, but seriously, I remember wearing Crocs. I'm gonna put the shoe up to my face on the camera if you see this. I remember wearing Crocs when I was a little kid to my basketball tournaments.
Right.
And it was before they were cool or like normal.
Right.
And I would get made fun of. And fast forward all the way to now, I made a cooler looking Croc.
That you did.
So yeah, I'm just
no, they
excited.
really are cooler looking.
Yeah, they are. They're like a shoe and a Croc, and they're just great. Anyway, enough about the soles because they are called the soles. I'm Bobby. These are my soles. Enough about those. Let's go ADHD radio and go back to the wedding because we kind of like skipped over that. I kind of like gave you guys a spark notes.
What the hell? Like you literally went through, you said, yeah, so we built a studio, we got married, we went on a honeymoon, we got really sick, then we came home and then moon this. You like skipped through everything.
That's how I feel right now.
You skipped weeks, months.
Yeah, my brain is like I just, you know, it's a crazy time in life. But our wedding was amazing. And let's talk about it. Tell the people about it.
Well, let's talk about it from your lens because I feel like leading up to it, I was doing all of the planning.
Yes.
And I was very like, let's say, a lot more involved than you were.
Yes.
And you were just kind of like, I don't like, you were down, you were excited, but you were also kind of like, this is a big production. And now that it's all said and done, how do you feel about it?
I feel great about it. It's just, it was a lot, man.
Yeah.
It was a lot. I feel like people sleep on the fact that, you know, like weddings, if you're going to go big and go all out like that, you know, you did all the planning. I might have to sneeze. Hold up. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. This has never happened. All right, we're good.
You've never sneezed on the pod?
No. Think about it. Oh, it's coming. Oh my
Just
God.
sneeze. Move the microphone.
Okay. No, we're good.
His sneezes are really loud.
Yeah, they're loud and they hurt. But
they hurt?
yes. Why do you think I make so
I
much
feel like
noise?
sneezes feel good. Don't they say that a sneeze is like a mini orgasm?
Oh my God.
You never heard that?
No.
No, that's what they say.
I had to like think about it for a second. Like, wait.
I've heard that like when you sneeze, it's like the same, like the release right when you sneeze is like the same as like a little orgasm.
I heard they're mini heart attacks.
No.
So
I
it?
like my way better.
Oh, yeah, I guess.
Well, think about it. Like right after you sneeze, it like right at the like when you satisfy the sneeze.
Yeah, it tingles. It definitely does tingle for sure, and in the greatest way possible. So,
yeah. So it's like not like a heart attack.
It like tickles your tickle, you know, or like
tickles
itches
your
your tickle.
tickle.
It itches your itch.
Ew.
If that makes sense. Oh.
Itches your itch? Yeah. It's like the same feeling as like when you have an itch and you scratch it.
Yes, exactly. But back to your question about the wedding. It was like you said, you did all the planning. I basically like helped with, some decisions on, this with this or this with that. But then it was like financially on me was like, crazy. Cause I'm the man. I hear Moon upstairs. Oh no.
Muna.
This is crazy on the pod. Moon on the pod. I think he's going to come down. But yeah, the wedding financially, spiritually, physically, mentally took a toll on everyone,
See, it's really unfortunate because when I asked that question, I thought that you were going to say what you had been saying, which is like, it all made sense to you after the fact.
Oh,
and
yeah,
you were like,
well,
it was so amazing. Your first thing was like kind of a negative.
No, obviously, like,
you're really not painting a lovely picture here.
After all of the spiritual, physical, mental, and emotional and financial despair of it. Once that's all said and done, it was the most beautiful day of my life.
What's all said and done? Like, what do you mean? When
it
was it said
great.
and done?
Like, in the moment, it was the most magical like days ever. Like, I remember looking at you just being like,
Sorry.
You're just doing this in the middle of my head?
Sorry, what's happening?
I know. He's meowing. And we'll give a backstory on that.
We didn't even talk about what's going on.
We have ADHD brains going on. But can I say what I want to say about this?
Sorry.
After all of that, we come down to it, and it was just the best days of my life. Like, it was just amazing. It was amazing.
So was it despair or was it great? Because you just described it.
I won't lie, leading up to, and a little after now that it's all said and done, and we're trying to just like figure out life maneuvering what's going on right now, currently in our life.
Yeah.
There's a lot, things change before and things change after. But in those couple days that the wedding was, greatest days ever. And the honeymoon, like it was, all of it was just great.
Yeah, well, the honeymoon.
Stressful too, but great.
Honeymoon was a different story.
Yeah.
The wedding, I feel like what was so cool about it for me, obviously being with all the people we love and just like seeing it through everyone's eyes, and then like us having such like a beautiful experience together and being able to like share that time was so amazing.
Yeah.
Also though, it was really cool to be able to like see my vision come to life. Like that's like one of the like few times in my life where I was like, holy shit, like I picked that out. I decided on this. I designed this. I wanted this like this. And like, it's almost like you see something in your brain and then it actualizes. And it was like so cool to be like, wow, this aisle was exactly how I wanted the flowers here, and this thing over there, and the chairs, and this view, and this coming together. And then the music and the way things were set up, and like the signage and the decor and candles and like everything that it's like your mood board in real life. And it was just a really cool feeling to be like, I did that thing. Like that was really cool. It ended up, because you get so nervous, you spend so much time and obviously money and despair leading up to it, of like, you get so stressed. You're like, what am I doing? Am I like, you go through every emotion. And then when you come out the other side and you're like, oh, wow, it was a really cool feeling.
No, it was amazing. I mean, especially for you, because you planned like your ass off. So it was probably just, for me, I showed up and was like, damn. Like, this is what you've been staying up till 4 a.m. every night for the last year.
That was nice too. I was like gratifying that you were like, okay, I get why you were stressed as hell out, because this is like a lot. Like, this is crazy that
it was crazy.
Came together.
It was crazy. I mean, to paint a picture for the people listening and watching, we got married. It was a 4-day thing out there in Italy. In Italy, a different country, in a place that was just so beautiful. Shout out to La Villa, man. We love everyone over there at the venue. The venue where we got married was a venue, but we stayed at the venue. And
it's like a hotel.
It was a hotel, yeah.
It's like a 17th century or something. I don't know what 17th century is. I'm fucking lying.
It's
like
beautiful.
It was like some I'm like I don't know whatever century, but old as hell building in the countryside of the Piedmont region of Italy, which is northern Italy, like an hour-ish outside of Milan. And it was an old I don't think it used to be a hotel. It used to be
I thought it was a wine.
Yeah, like a wine cellar and like a winery, I guess. They redid it however many years ago now, and it's run by like a family. And they're just so amazing. It really felt like it was our home for the weekend, that we were with all of our people like together, and everybody that's there at the hotel, every single person. It's like has a bunch of different spaces, but where it feels like a bigger, but then also really intimate and cozy at the same time. And just such a unique experience.
No, it was amazing having everybody. First off, shout out to all our family and friends that pulled up to our wedding, because you guys went all the way across the country and came out there and showed us love. And having that many people there was really special. It was really special. I remember when we the last night said bye to everyone like at the dinner and stuff, and it was just you gave a little speech, and I just remember like taking all that in, being like emotional, like oh my gosh.
Yeah. When I first saw like our friends and family, I kept saying to everyone, like, I can't even talk about how much it means to me that you're here, because like I'll cry.
Yeah.
Because just the thought that people would fly around the world and spend money and spend time and spend their PTO to like celebrate us just felt like so meaningful and powerful. It was like more than anything else.
No, it was amazing. And look,
our special
guest. I wish the camera could see
I know,
him.
I wish we could move the camera, but too much.
We're in our home. So Moon has pulled up to his first ever podcast, and he's sitting here looking at us like, what the hell is going on?
Muna, I think you need to go to the bathroom.
Speaking of the bathroom.
Hi, babes.
Little Moon, guys. I know we're bouncing all over the place right now, but we have so much to talk about.
Yeah.
It's been a while. You know what I mean? But yeah, Moon had another scare.
Well, the first scare wasn't really like because of him. It was because of us, like an accident.
Yeah. The first time he ever went and had to go to the ER, the hospital, was because he got into lilies. For anyone that doesn't know, cats are highly, allergic? Not allergic. Lilies are poisonous for cats. And he accidentally got into one. We had to take him to the ER. He stayed there for like 3 days, whatever. Now, probably like a week ago at this point, Moon had something with his bladder where he had like a blockage. We had to take him in. And it was very traumatic for our family. We're still like on edge a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why, if you guys are listening or watching, we're kind of all over the place and we're on edge, because for the past like week, we've barely slept, staying up with a little Mooney, because that's our baby, man. We love him.
Yeah, basically, he really... Do you think you should go check on him?
I think
he's smelling that area.
He's good. I'm watching him.
Okay. Yeah. Basically, last week, I don't know, less than a week ago, a few days ago, I don't know what happened. Apparently, it's very common in male cats, but can be very fatal if he had some sort of blockage and correlated with his bladder, and we were taking him in for routine labs, and then they told Bobby, you need to rush him to the ER. We think he has like a blockage and he hasn't been able to go to the bathroom properly. And they basically said that if we hadn't have taken him, he would have died within hours. And it was just so crazy, because we were taking him for something completely different. And thank God we had happened to take him that day, because otherwise he would have died. They literally said that. And so then they had to admit him. He had to stay for 48 hours. And now we have to like monitor him 24/7 to make sure he's going to the bathroom, because they said it could happen again at any point in the rest of his life. And he's like on a bunch of drugs. And if he doesn't go to the bathroom every certain amount of hours, we have to like...
He's good.
You have to be able to hear him.
I think the mics might pick him up, but yeah, he's talking crazy.
He's obsessed with this closet.
Yeah, he's trying to go in our closet. I don't understand
cats. Can we just for like a second, like, I always had dogs.
Mm-hmm.
I hope the mic's picking it up. I always had dogs my whole life. You always had cats. I'm like still understanding cats. Like Moon's like my first experience understanding a cat. And they are just like, oh my God. It's like, I love him. I'm so obsessed with him. But I'm just like, are you yelling because you're hormonal? Are you yelling because you're dying and we need to go back to the hospital now? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, it's hard to pick up cats for people that I never understood why people did like the whole dog versus cat thing. Like it was kind of like inhumane to me. I'm like, they're both living things. But after now, having our own, like that's our little baby.
I'm so sorry. I know we're recording, but should we put him in the box? I just feel like he wants to go in the closet and he's like,
should I put him in there
and
right
he's
now?
like crying and
Talk to the camera while I do that.
To the
Talk to
bathroom?
the camera while I do it. Yeah. But this is great. This is great for the content. We got to let people know this is what it's like being a cat daddy. Okay.
No, this is just bad timing because literally we ordered the podcast equipment and then it took us, I don't know, maybe like a week to like get all the right stuff, set everything up, get the decor, get everything you need. And then right around the same time is when everything happened with Moon. And now we're recording and it's like we have to watch him 24/7. And now he just woke up from he's been on what, Bobby? Anti-anxiety medication and like painkillers. So he's like drugged and he just woke up from his drug-induced nap. Aww.
Moon is on the pod.
And
hey, look at the camera. What are you doing?
Muna.
Look at this guy.
You could see his little boot from when he had to get his blood drawn.
I love you.
Oh, babies.
I love you. Moon is on the pod, and you're going to be okay. I'm going to put him in the box.
Yeah, so if there has to be just like me talking to Moon to make sure he's okay mid-pod, like it's just going to have to happen for today's episode. Oh my gosh, you're so handsome. You're so handsome. I love you.
So yeah, I mean, the Moon stuff clearly is taking a toll on us. Because he just came downstairs and our whole world stopped for a couple minutes. Which anybody at home, anybody listening that has a furry baby, you guys probably know what it's like if anything has ever happened to them. That it's crazy, man. Like he really is like, it feels like our baby,
It just makes me think like I can't, like if this is how we feel about him and he's a cat, like I can't imagine how we're going to feel when it's like a human kid that's like our kid. And it's just crazy how once something is health related and is like literally life or death, it's just like a different kind of anxiety. Like you get anxiety about like work or you get anxiety about like whatever. But then when it comes down to something related to health like that, it's just like a different kind of like pit that you're just like, you feel so helpless and just like nervous and I hate it. I hate it. Like I feel like I can't focus because I'm just so worried about him.
Yeah.
And then when he's sleeping, I'm like, okay, at least he's sleeping and he like yells. Like he's always, oh my gosh. I'm assuming the mic is picking this up. He's always been a talker, my Gemini rising king, just like his mother. But now every time he talks, I'm like scared it's because he's in pain.
Yeah. No, I can't even focus either. He's been talking this whole episode and I'm like, just want to make sure he's all right, Because
they said the reason it's so stressful because they said we have to take him back to the hospital like immediately if like something's wrong and it could happen again at any time for the rest of his life. It's literally what they said. So we're stressed the hell out.
Yeah, we've been
we haven't
stressed.
been sleeping all week.
I know. So this episode's all over the damn place. Honestly, I'm just happy to be back and have it where we're here, we're talking about it. I feel like that can help a little bit. And just everything, man. Life has been so crazy between wedding stuff, getting married. This year, 2025, is probably going down as one of the most stressful years of our lives, which is crazy because, I mean, after now that it's all said and done, are weddings overrated, do you think? Be honest.
I don't think that. No, I don't think that they're overrated because I like have mixed feelings about it. Like I think that I want to do a whole episode talking about like the things that I wish I knew going into it or like just breaking all of that down, like what's worth it, what's not, and just like our thoughts. Because I feel like when you're planning a wedding, you learn so much about yourself, about your partner, about like just everything, finances, relationships. It's just like very confronting. I feel like part of the reason why having a wedding is important is because it's like you almost need to go through that year in your life, 2 years in your life, however long you're engaged, and go through that process to like grow as a person. Like it's actually like planning the wedding prepares you for the marriage in a lot of ways because you learn so much. Confronting is such a good word to describe it, I feel like. So is it overrated? Like our wedding's overrated? I think it depends on the wedding. Like I think
it depends on the wedding. Honestly, like I think weddings in 2025 have become very, it's like a PR thing. It's like a marketing like tactic. Like people profit so much off of this day that's supposed to be between you. I mean, not to get whatever here, but it's supposed to be between you, your significant other, and God, bro.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's not supposed to be like this marketed thing where I'm paying $10,000 for flowers, $50,000 for a venue, $20,000 for a photographer in this, you know what I mean? Like all these things are just like, they found what is, you know, the most profitable, and it's off of days that are the most important to people. Love, like all things that people know, will spend money on. It's just sick, man. Like like the amount of money, if you think about it, if we took every dollar that we put into our wedding and put it into like an account, some type of like a Roth or whatever it is, you know what I mean? We'd be good by like, you know, 55, maybe earlier.
No.
You don't think so?
No.
All right, screw all that shit then. Imagine we took that money and just did some day trade or something, invested in something, like opened a business, to like invested in the market, something.
I agree. And I think if people do that, they're not wrong. Yeah. I also think that one of the main reasons why it was important to me was because I feel like it's literally like probably the only day in your entire life where people will really like go out of their way to like make the effort to come support you and come like
show their love to you. Yeah,
there is like seriously, whenever else in our life are we ever gonna have a trip to Italy like that and have like that many people come? Like there's no other event like that warrants that. And so I feel like it's just such a special, that's what really would always drive me of like, there's never gonna be a time where all of my people, your people, and obviously not every single person could be there, especially because it was abroad, but just generally speaking, where you can really do something like that.
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't invite anyone to the, like, it was very low key on my side. I didn't invite anyone really.
We had kind of like a similar amount of family. It's just more like I had
a lot of friends. Yeah. I invited, a lot of family. A lot of my family couldn't come. And honestly, looking back, I do wish I invited a little bit, like sent out more invites to friends.
Yeah.
And people that, you know, are important to me. But I didn't go that route while planning it. I just said, you know what, it's in Italy. Like, I literally didn't invite a single person that, like, I'm in quote friends with.
Yeah.
You know, but I was happy and grateful for the people that were there because those are my friends too. But you know what I mean? Like, people that like you have your friends that you know, and I have my friends that I know, and I didn't invite a single one of them. And it's kind of weird, honestly.
Yeah, you're kind of a freak.
Yeah, I'm weird. But honestly, though, like I said, the people that were there, those are all important people to me. Every single person that was there, like I got like real love for them. I'm the type of person where like I know everyone, I show love to everyone, but I don't really be around many people unless it has to do with like business or, you know, like leisure, like basketball. Like,
leisure.
you know what I'm saying? Like, but otherwise I don't really just like hang out with people. You know what I mean?
Right.
I don't have like I'm not just hanging out. Like we're doing something if.
Yeah, it's so true. Like you are just only hanging out if it's either like something I have you come to where I'm like, we're doing this, like you're coming and you're just like, oh, okay, whatever. Or it's like family, or it's you're hanging out. Okay, actually 2 more options, basketball, or it's something related. Your hangout is related to some sort of productive business sort of activity or like content or like something related to work. The
Yeah.
only time you hang out with people just to hang out is if, well, not just to hang out, but like, is if you're playing basketball.
Yeah.
That's not related to family or work, I feel like.
Yeah, basketball is my escape from the world. And not a lot of people like really know that, I feel like. Like if you
Really?
know me, you know it. But I feel like, the people who like follow me or whatever it is.
Really?
I feel like I don't really show it.
Well, I
Like
feel like you should.
people talk to me like I'll put up like I remember I put up a clip one time of me playing ball and everybody was like, "Yo, I didn't know you could like actually play ball." And I'm like, "That's so stupid of me because that's like one of the most important things in my life. Probably one of the biggest skill sets that I have is shooting a basketball."
Basketball is probably the reason why like we're still together. It keeps you sane.
It does keep me sane. So the fact that like, I don't know, that's a whole nother topic for a whole nother day. I feel like the internet has made me I just want to be me. I'm sick of like being that something that not that I'm not because anything I've ever put out is me. It's just almost like a what's the word? Like a
It's just
over exaggerated
Yeah.
version of myself.
Yeah.
And that's why I love this podcast so much because I feel like in the long run, in the long haul, it's going to be a place for where I could just be myself and, just have a good time. Because the fact that like the internet and the people who follow me think I'm like a one-dimensional, like, oh, he's a guy who loves sneaker or is a sneaker guy and makes outfits. It's like, bro, I just sold like almost 100 pairs of my sneakers out of my collection,
yeah.
which we
It's
didn't even
actually
talk about.
so crazy.
It's crazy. I want to get rid of, I don't know if it's like I hope I'm not having like a midlife crisis.
I
bro.
know. I was like a little nervous, but I feel like it's fine.
Nah, I think I'm all right. But it's like, I sold a lot of sneakers. I want to change. Like, I just feel like a change is coming. Like something crazy has to happen before like something really good happens. That's what it feels like
Right.
is going on right now.
Yeah.
Cause I don't know.
And I feel like this year was so transformative. Like we got married. We really like, I feel like, again, the word confronting, like we've looked at so many things and things that maybe together individually we put off, we now are like looking at and dealing with
yeah.
good and bad things. And I feel like that's part of it too. Like even you having a lot of stuff and being like, I want to be a bit more minimal and how that affects you and your content. So,
You know what? I will say this podcast, obviously we're just, at the end of the day, it's so new to us and we're growing with each time that we do one of these. But I love to give people like something about relationships just because we've been in one for so long. And now that we're husband and wife, it's like, I will say leading up to the wedding, it's like, now that it's over, I will like anybody that's looking to get married, if that's a goal of yours in this life, I think a lot of people overlook in relationships, like communication is so big and all of these like keywords that everybody focuses on, right? But you could do a lot of work on yourself individually, but I think working together in your relationship and really communicating not just as an individual anymore, but speaking from the both of you, your partners, is a huge thing. Because I remember when the day we went to get married, our leave to go to Italy, like a week before our wedding, and like we sat on the edge of the bed, and like all these things started clicking to us that like, not that we didn't communicate, but like I feel like keeping it as real as possible with one another, and like in those like crazy moments, it coming out and you realizing like, wow, like I'm glad we talked about this, being on the same page and like understanding like, look, things aren't always going to be great, not even just within our relationship, but like in life, And I feel like being real with one another is the most important thing you could do in a respectful way. Obviously, some people don't know how to do that, but I feel like in a relationship, as long as you're respectful and come from a place of being real and open and honest, that's all you could really do. Because I feel like that day was like a pivotal moment in our relationship. And it's like, we didn't do anything except really just keep it real with each other. You know what I mean? It wasn't like we did anything like so crazy, but that was like a pivotal moment in our relationship. I feel like where it made us stronger.
yeah, I
Because-
want to talk about that on that episode I was saying of just breaking down more with everything of the wedding process.
Yeah.
As individuals, like what you learn from it, because I agree. I know the conversation you're talking about. And there was just so many things where you just don't realize, and then you're almost in it and you're like, oh, fuck? Like, what did I do? Like, what's this? What's that? Like, what does this mean? And that's why it's important to have someone that you feel like you can really go to and talk about things and talk through and be like, okay, like, where are we doing things good? Where are we fucking up? Like, where can we move things around and make changes and get on the same page? Because sometimes I feel like people get scared to talk to their significant other because they don't want judgment, or they judge themselves, or they feel like they have resentments or whatever it might be. And then that, to your point, is where things go wrong.
Yeah, it's so true. It's so true. I mean, I'm glad, and we'll do an episode breaking it all down. I'm just, like I said, this episode's kind of about just being happy, being back, giving everybody the rundown of what and where we've been. And I feel like we've done that, even though we've been on ADHD radio this whole time.
Yeah, honestly, I'm here for it. It's like, it's manic. I'm manic. Like, we're like literally manic. Moon is not okay. We've been barely sleeping for the past week. We're stressed the hell out. Yep. And so we're doing our best here. And you know what? Like, that's just what our life right now is. And that's literally what this is about. So
yeah,
whole podcast.
It's life itself. And it's it's okay. It's okay that maybe right now things are a little crazy. You know what I mean? And like, it is manic and it is like stressful, but that's what makes life beautiful.
Well, we just needed to catch back up. And like, that's what we're doing. We're just like, this is what we've been doing. So that's the day. And now I want to talk about, because we have to seriously go check on Moon.
No, but wait. Before you say that, because pop culture is a big thing. And I liked how you said earlier today. What did you call?
That's what I was gonna say.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Let's talk about the
but wait. What did you call it earlier today? You called it something, and I was like, yo, we should call that the segment on the pod. What was it again?
I said it was like pop culture. What did I say? I think I wrote it down. I think I said like the pop culture roundup or something. The pop culture catch up. I was like,
pop culture catch up. Yo, that is fire. All right, so we're gonna get into it a little bit. Couple things that we got here. I know, just looking over there, Labubus, mini Labubus, they're back.
Wait, what do you mean they're back?
I mean, I feel like Labubus kind of died off a little bit.
Mini Labubus were never here.
But the mini Labubus are here, so Labubus as a whole are back.
Okay, the mini Labubus are way better than the regular Labubus.
Yeah, they definitely are. And LeBron James thought so.
Do people agree? Is that like the collective consensus?
I mean, yeah, ever since LeBron had a Labubu on his bag. Yo, I don't want to hear it anymore now that like everybody in the comments, oh, grown man, by the way. Oh, you're a grown man. Why do you have a stuffed animal? Bro, LeBron James is almost 10 years older than me, bro. And he had a Labubu on his bag. I don't want to hear it. He's a grown-ass man with gray hair. You know what I mean? He has a Labubu, and it's cool. So I have a Labubu. Stupid.
Honestly, the mini ones are so cute.
You're obsessed with the mini ones.
I like the mini ones. I'm not really like a Labubu kind of person. I'm just like, okay, cool. And then when you started like putting them on the mantle, I was like, okay, it's maybe getting a little out of hand.
Yeah, I got a little
crazy.
But
I don't mind them. I'm just like kind of like, okay, neither here nor there. But the mini ones,
they're cute.
I can get behind those. And what I like about it is they're genius with doing a different letter for each one. So there's one in each letter of the alphabet. There's one for each letter of the alphabet. So
yep. It's a different letter and a different color for each.
Yeah. So then every letter is a different color, and it's genius. And it's like a little keychain. And then you could be like, okay, what's my color? Like I'm B. And honestly, B is so cute. It's like a little brown. Love. Yeah. And then what's the black one? What letter is that?
That's R.
R, you're Robert.
Whoa, putting my government on the fucking pod, bro?
I mean, doesn't everybody know it?
No.
I feel like you assume if someone's name is Bobby that their name's Robert.
Not a lot of people know that.
Well, that's fucking stupid.
No,
if you didn't know that, like, come on.
No, you'd be surprised. Anybody I ever say like, oh, like my name is Robert, like they're like, what are you talking about?
Do you know anyone that's not a girl whose name is Bobby, whose actual name is not Robert?
No.
Exactly.
I know. But I'm Bobby anyway, regardless.
Well, I'm just saying, like, technically it's still the right letter.
So, yeah, no, you're right. But do you think LeBron's going to retire?
I don't know. I feel like I saw that thing.
The decision too, okay? Do you want a backstory on what this means? The last time he did this, he switched teams.
He took his talents to South Beach.
He took his talents to South Beach. Now, where's he taking it? To the retirement home, bro. Like, he's about to be done. If this is true, I hope, this is this whole breakdown that's going on. on his tweet that he put out last time he made a big decision, there was an ad on the end of it. Hashtag ad. On this one that he put out, there's no hashtag ad. So everybody's saying like, oh my God, it's legit. He's done. Our king, our glorious king is done. Do you think he's done?
Wait, what the hell does an ad have to do with it?
He like teased that he had this announcement and it was an ad for like Amazon or something.
Well, maybe it's an ad for his own brand. Then he wouldn't have to put that.
I would hope. I really hope he doesn't go like that.
I feel like if he retires and he put out that like clip or whatever, and it's him saying he's retiring, that's so expected where it would be like, that's not like exciting. Like people obviously would still talk about it.
What? It'd be the most talked about thing for the whole entire season.
I know, but then don't you think he would like go about it in a different way?
I don't know.
And why would you announce it right at the beginning of the season?
Yeah, then it would be like, well, the season doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean,
But
or
LeBron,
it matters the most.
Yeah, LeBron likes to make no shade to my king, but LeBron does like to make things like very like LeBron, and like the season's about to start, and now it's about to be LeBron. You know what I mean? So I don't know. We'll see. I hope. I don't know. I just hope. I hope not.
Well, when do you think he'd retire if it's not that?
I think his son Bryce is in college right now.
Okay.
And he could do a one and done just like Bronny and then go to the league and maybe he plays with Bryce and Bronny at the same time.
When the hell would that be?
Next year.
After this
like
season?
Not this season of college basketball. Next year, Bronny has a chance to get drafted. We don't know if he will. A lot of people say that Bronny...
Meaning since the season just started now, it would be next season.
Yes, next season, Bryce has a chance to be in the league. And people say that Bryce is better than Bronny and Bronny's in the league.
Okay.
So, who knows?
So do you think he's retiring or no?
I hope not. I really hope not.
But what do you think?
No. Please no. God, no.
But if you took your emotions out of it?
He's going to retire! I had to sneeze, so I made it like I was going to cry. But he might retire.
I think I'm married to a socio. What the fuck?
Oh, I'm holding it in this whole time. But, yeah, hopefully he doesn't retire.
So you think he is?
I think he might. Do you think Taylor Swift's album is good? Did you listen to it or no?
No. I listened to like certain
Is
songs.
Taylor Swift kind of overrated?
I mean, I feel like a large part of the population would say that, yeah.
I'm not a hater or anything. Like, Taylor, no disrespect. Like, obviously you're like an icon in our lifetime and like is like one of the biggest artists ever. But like, why?
Okay, well, I am very fascinated with that whole situation. Like, I find it so fascinating that there are so many people that are so insanely obsessed with her that she's like the biggest artist like on the planet. I feel like that's objectively agreed upon, right?
Yeah, she's probably like one of the biggest.
I feel like she is the biggest right now, currently, presently.
It's just crazy because like I don't know the names of many of her songs, but if you play them, I'll probably like know the lyric, like the words or whatever. But yeah, to say she's the biggest, she's definitely like has the most fame. She has the most fame.
But don't you feel like lately in the past, like she's been growing, but I feel like since her Eras tour, the most recent tour she did or whatever, and the Travis Kelce stuff, I feel like she hit like, now she's a billionaire or whatever. I feel like she has went into a new, I don't know what happened in the past. Like, I mean, those things happened in the past 2 years. I'm like, what the hell is going on?
I feel like ever since Kanye slapped Taylor Swift, that's when she got popping.
What?
Yo, your face.
What's going on?
When Kanye slapped Taylor Swift, that's when she got popping. I made that famous.
He didn't slap her. What the fuck are you talking about?
Didn't he go up on stage and slap her?
Are you okay? No.
Bro, I haven't slept in 24 hours.
He said Beyonce had the best music video.
She did. Beyonce had a better music video than her that year.
I don't fucking remember.
Neither do I really, but I just remember thinking that. Wait, so Kanye did not slap her?
No? You're thinking of Chris Brown to Rihanna.
Oh my God, don't ever disrespect Christopher like that ever.
Chris?
Yes.
No, get out of here.
Don't ever. He's one of the greatest artists ever.
You're insane. Okay. No, he is. I do like his music, but yeah. Okay. But I find it so interesting that everyone's so obsessed with this woman.
Yep.
And like Moon.
He's crying.
I cannot. I find it so interesting that everybody's obsessed with this woman, and her new. I feel like only thing I've really seen is like her album this week. That's like whatever.
I haven't seen it once except for the color of the album.
We live on different sides of the internet.
We always say this.
And the way that these people are so insane, and I realize that I think part of the reason why people are so obsessed with her is she creates this whole like world of her stuff. Like the way that the marketing and everything is weaved in, it is insane. It is like, I'm kind of like, okay, I'm not even like in that world. Like I don't really care, but I'm overwhelmed. But these people like eat it up, like all these like Easter eggs, she calls them and stuff. And they like search for it in every single thing. And she's like a marketing genius.
What do they call? I wouldn't say she is. Her team, that she hired the right team to do it.
Okay, but
the Swifties, that's what they're called, right?
I think.
Yeah, those people are sick, bro. Sick. Like I've seen it in person.
Oh yeah, because
I went to the Taylor Swift concert, and I swear that she could have told those people to do bad things, and they would have went and done it.
Yeah.
No, like for real.
I know.
If Taylor Swift wanted to start World War III, I think she could tweet it, and it might happen.
Oh yeah.
Because these people at that concert, she was like, everybody put your hands up. The whole entire place in a split second, hands were up. Everybody scream. Wow. Everybody go to the left. Whoop. She could have told everybody to jump off the roof and they would have. Like it was unreal. Taylor Swift, she has power.
Yeah.
She might have more power than the president.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, well, in terms of culturally, I don't know. Actually, that's hard to say. I wonder if there's a way to like measure that, because I feel like obviously the president has a lot of like impact, but yeah, she has a lot. It's just very interesting because it's like everyone then searches for meaning in her lyrics, and then she puts all of these different little stories and riddles and things in her marketing.
It's a watch time hack because you do that, and now people are looking for it, and they'll watch your whole thing. That's
what I'm
smart.
saying. It's literally insane. It's insane.
No, she's smart. She's very smart. Her team is smart. Everything they do is smart. She's a bee, big bees. Like she's really a Billy.
I know. I think she's one of like the only artists ever to become a billionaire off of music alone. Because most people like Selena Gomez, she only became a billionaire when she made a beauty brand.
She's a billionaire?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
2 besties, 2 billions.
2 besties, 2 billions. That's wild.
Crazy.
Yeah,
I think Taylor Swift's actually worth 3 billion.
3 billion?
I was reading an article today and I was just like, this is the most unrelatable shit I've ever seen. And it was like marriage concerns for Selena Gomez and Benny Blanco because her net worth is 1.3 billion and his is only a mere 50 million.
Oh my God.
I was like,
the rich get richer, man. The rich get richer.
She's like, don't worry, I'll pay for dinner tonight, babe. I know you only got 50 million.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I can't.
It's crazy. But pop culture catch up. I love it. We're going to do that every single episode. Thank you guys for listening with us. I feel like I got to go check on my boy Moon because he's yelling.
Yeah, you probably hear him screaming.
We love you guys. Thank you so much for listening to us. This is really like therapy for us more than anything. And we're happy to be back. We're going to be uploading. Stay tuned for a lot of episodes from us.
And hopefully by then Moon will
just hang out
be
on the
good
pod.
And then he won't be screaming.
Yes.
But I honestly love the manic energy of first episode back in a while because we just had a lot to say. So it is manic. And you know what I really need to tell you? Your eyes look so green and beautiful with this plant behind you.
You're beautiful.
It looks really nice.
No, you are beautiful.
I love you so much.
I love you. And we love you guys. Thank you guys. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, share. I think you can watch on Spotify now. So go follow us on there. Go like on Apple, on anything, YouTube, wherever you're listening and watching. Go follow us on social media on all the platforms. Life Itself Pod. We will see you guys next time. We love you. Peace.